IBM App Connect provides a wide range of rich and mature built-in capabilities. This means organizations can quickly build resilient integrations taking advantage of the decades of experience within the IBM labs. Organizations can focus on the business logic and leave App Connect to handle the connectivity, transactionality, etc. But each integration is only likely to use a part of the available functionality, so there's no value in loading everything during the App Connect server startup. Just like any application based on language libraries, you only include the parts of the App Connect product you actually need. Optimization of the integration server startup time is possible by removing components that aren't needed for that container from being loaded. App Connect has a utility known as Optimize Server that does this already. It refines the server to just the pieces it needs for a given integration, and as a result minimizes the startup time and memory usage. Optimization can also be manual, by enabling and disabling inside the server component's YAML file. At the top level, this includes arbitrary removal of JVM, Node.js, .NET CLR, then the individual nodes can be removed too. For example, the MQ, ESQL, aggregation, REST, timer. If the JVM is enabled, you can further select which nodes you do and don't want, such as Kix, Corba, Wizard, and more. The same is true for the Node.js setting, which if enabled allows you to subset Loopback and Salesforce nodes. We also enabled optimization of the global cache and security like LDAP and WS Trust. Say for example you have some flows in a container that enable integration between SAP and Salesforce before putting messages to an IBM MQ. We would enable Java Node adapters, JavaScript Node Salesforce, and Nodes MQ. Everything else can be disabled. This can reduce startup times from minutes to seconds. There's other things you can do to reduce startup times, like have the container image in a local image registry on the container platform. This reduces the time needed to fetch the image and pull the data across the network. And pre-compiling your maps and schemas when you package the bar file will mean they're ready to go straight away when you start the container. So yes, IBM App Connect's pre-built functionality does mean the size of its binaries on disk is large compared to a raw language runtime, but that doesn't mean you have to load all that on startup. It provides a feature-rich software that can be optimized for a specific deployment, making your containers deploy quicker without giving away the pre-built connectors mapping, login, tracing, transactionality, and other tools that App Connect has built over decades. You can look to shrink the container disk usage by building a new Docker image without all the files, but you'll need to test this yourself. To get you started, there's an experimental project on the OT4i GitHub where IBM integration tools and utilities are shared. Thank you and happy integrating.